and welcome back to this channel. First of all, thank y'all for subscribing and fucking with me for real. Make sure y'all are liking, commenting, and subscribing. I want to hear what y'all have to say about these things because this is just how I feel. But I ain't gonna lie, on this subject, I'm not gonna let nobody argue with me about China Anne Mcclain. I fucking love that girl. I love China Anne Mcclain. I'm always looking at her and I'm always watching what's going on in her life. Like, y'all may not know. Y'all may not know China like that or care about her career, but I do. And I have children, so of course I know, about her reoccurrences on Disney and stuff like that. But let's go back to the very beginning of China Anne Mcclain. China Anne Mcclain has two parents that work in the industry. China's dad actually produced Solange's album, Solo Star. Okay, I love that album. That's what I thought about when I first realized that. I said, hold up. I love that fucking album. They still have songs to this day I go back and listen to off that fucking album. Solo Star was a beast. So that means that he's a great producer. Not only is he a great producer, but the mom is a screenwriter and a songwriter. So her parents were in the industry and they have talent. But I'm pretty sure after her dad had that brush with Matthew Knowles, producing, he was like, you know what, maybe this won't be the route I take. I have all this talent, but maybe I'll just put it in my girls. And that's when he created his own girl group with his daughters. So China Anne was singing with her sisters. Then she was plucked from the group by Disney, okay? We already know that Disney is a powerhouse. Disney is a machine. And a lot of people talk about, oh, what did she see on the scenes of Black Lightning? Behind the scenes of Black Lightning? No. That she saw working with Disney that really fucked China Anne Mcclain up from the very beginning, okay? Because Disney is horrible. You see all the shit that comes out of Disney. You see how they start to rebel against the system. You see how they try to control those girls. So therefore, Disney is a fucking powerhouse machine. So after Ant Farm, I realized, and correct me if I'm wrong, but China Anne did not have another show with them. But she did come back on for, guest appearances. She did some movies. And that girl was the motherfucking powerhouse. Her voice was the powerhouse of Disney as well. You know how black people be when we come through. They just come through and they shut this shit down. All your little Cinderellas and your Disney princesses and shit. China shut that shit down when she sings. She had a couple. So by China working with Disney, that means that she was in the Disney machine. But she had good parents, and those parents protected her. And Tyler Perry, so when I hear people saying, oh yeah, Tyler Perry could have did her something as well, stop it and do not talk about Tyler Perry. I really believe that was a safe haven for her, and that's why she was there for so many years, and that's why she has returned. I don't claim because after China Anne Mcclain's friend from Disney died, it was her friend Cameron Boyce. After his death, he suffered a seizure. And as we know, you may not know, excuse me, so I'll tell you. So, when they suffer a seizure, sometimes it's called being hit with a hot shot, right? So somebody hit Cameron Boyce with a hot shot because he must have did something that rebelled against Disney to the point where, they felt like, hey, you were more to us dead than alive any motherfucking way. You're not worth nothing to us anyway because we created you. And you won't have a career. So if you try to come for us, we will kill you. So I'm sorry to have to put that out there like that. But yeah, Cameron Boyce was killed by the Disney machine possibly. And you have China Anne Mcclain who's looking at that, who loves that dude. They were like best friends. And a lot of y'all don't even know that. That boy was mixed. Like, he's not even white. He's mixed. So he had a lot of talent. And Disney likes to destroy talent. So China Anne Mcclain went bald head. Okay, the girl just cut all the hair off. I said, wait, why she go bald head now? Because when you go bald head, I bring that back to Britney Spears. So I'm thinking you have an episode or you want to show us that something is wrong and something is not right. So, I was like, yeah, this girl hurt, because every video she was crying, everything looked sad. Actually, something died in China Anne Mcclain after Cameron Boyce died, and if you can't see the difference, and I know you're gonna be like, oh, she just went natural, that's kind of what it is. Whatever that superficial thing was that was keeping her in the industry and having her live like she that other little girl from Jesse who be out here wilding, no. China Anne Mcclain was like, I need to just cut all this off. Hell with all this fake shit. Hell with all these illusions. Hell with the Netflix thing. Hell with everything. I just want y'all to know that I've been following this girl for so long. And I could just see that she's on a spiritual journey that does not align with the industry. It does not align with the way that she feels inside, her connection to God. It just does, because you can't try to be righteous in the light and then dirty in the dark. And I'm just putting that out there to you because that's how you understand it. But actually, darkness is the greatest and the light is the worst. So she was in the light, but now she's going back to the dark where everything was created. The darkness is the beginning. She's going backwards. So you need to look into that shit and then you'll understand what I meant. But because you know, who's the leader of the light? Lucifer. Who was created out of darkness? God. So, and I also want to show y'all some references to what I mean about the dark and the light and how you've been confused about that. Check out these videos. That can kill you. Sugar, white bread, white rice, salt, white potatoes, all bad. Black garlic, black figs, black sesame seeds, black berries, black... So I just want to show you guys the spiritual meaning of retreating from the light, going into that darkness, looking at yourself in the inside and figuring out, how do I overcome some things that's bothering me, some things that I've seen, and how do I connect with God? So that's what she's doing. Sometimes you have to leave the limelight, find that inner peace, that darkness that's inside, that good darkness, that inner peace, stillness, and vibrate on the levels that you want to and send out the messages that you want instead of other people. So I congratulate my sister on this journey. Love you, China. Like, comment, and subscribe.